What's happening, everybody? Welcome to Screen Realm. My name's Guillermo, and today I'm delving into the big news that Westworld is no more. Westworld has been cancelled. Yes, no season 5 for the big budget HBO sci-fi series, which released its 4th season from June to August this year. A quick rundown on Westworld: it was created by married writers and producers Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, and it was a series adaptation of the 1973 sci-fi film of the same name, written and directed by Jurassic Park author Michael Crichton. The show's plot initially told of what unfolds when the android hosts of a Wild West themed amusement park become sentient and begin to realize how they are being used by high-paying human guests wanting to indulge in their wildest and darkest fantasies. The series boasted quite the cast, including, in no particular order, Evan Rachel Wood, Thandiwe Newton, Jeffrey Wright, James Marsden, Ed Harris, Anthony Hopkins, Ben Barnes, Tessa Thompson, and Aaron Paul, among many others. HBO made the announcement that Westworld had been cancelled, their statement reading, "Over the past 4 seasons, Lisa and Jonah have taken viewers on a mind-bending odyssey, raising the bar at every step. We are tremendously grateful to them, along with their immensely talented cast, producers, and crew, and all of our partners at Kilter Films, Bad Robot, and Warner Brothers Television. It's been a thrill to join them on this journey." Stated production company Kilter Films, which is headed by Lisa Joy and Jonathan Nolan, "Making Westworld has been one of the highlights of our careers. We are deeply grateful to our extraordinary cast and crew for creating these indelible characters and brilliant worlds. We've been privileged to tell these stories about the future of consciousness, both human and beyond, in the brief window of time before our AI overlords forbid us from doing so." There have, of course, been reactions from the cast and crew of the series. Co-creator Lisa Joy shared a video of Anthony Hopkins' final moments at the end of season 1, along with the caption, "Thank you to all my Westworld family and fans. Until we meet again." Posted Jeffrey Wright, "I loved every minute of it, love the gang, love what we did together." Actors Aaron Paul and Zan McClarnon responded to the announcement post on the official Westworld Instagram profile. Wrote Paul, "Couldn't be more proud to have been part of this incredibly beautiful and complex show. I love all of you so much." McClarnon posted, "Thank you." And cast member Angela Sarafian, hope I said that right, shared a heartfelt post writing, "Oh my darling Clementine, to live with you for almost a decade, I have grown up with you, learned from you, been inspired by you. Thank you Jonah and Lisa Joy for bringing this beautiful character into my life." Now, while we're talking about the cast, luckily for some of the leads, they signed pay-or-play deals with HBO for a potential 5th season, meaning they would get their fees whether or not the next chapter was made. According to Deadline, a number of the actors had their options come up before season 4 had even hit screens, and they worked out the beneficial deals. This kind of contract allows big companies like HBO to have a hold on big name casts while another season is still to be confirmed, just in case. Deadline reports that HBO will have to fork out around $10 to $15 million in salaries to cast members that made those deals. No specific details on who those stars are, although the HBO page does list Evan Rachel Wood, Thandiwe Newton, Jeffrey Wright, Aaron Paul, and Ed Harris as the main cast. So, why has HBO cancelled the series after 4 seasons, considering the story was incomplete? After all, the creators had expressed a desire to wrap up the story with a 6-season arc. Well, as per usual with television cancellations, it appears to be a combination of cost versus ratings. The cancellation may have been a shock to fans, but according to a report by The Hollywood Reporter, things had not looked good for a while now. The outlet sources say that HBO had been holding off a season 5 renewal in the hopes that more viewers tuned in to see season 4 on HBO Max, but the numbers simply weren't there. There was some speculation that the series was in trouble when HBO failed to announce a new season, and this was the first time the series had not been renewed whilst having a season unfolding. Unfortunately, Westworld's audience had been shrinking since the strong numbers seen in season 1. That first chapter drew in an estimated 12 million viewers. Fast forward to the recent season 4 and only a third of those numbers remained. The series wrapped with a season that drew around 4 million viewers. Now perhaps those numbers don't sound horrific, but a declining viewership like this simply isn't acceptable for a series that costs as much as Westworld. This has been one expensive show to make. Season 1 reportedly cost around $100 million to make, which was a lot back in 2016, and the 4th season cost around $120 $160 million, and that was for just 8 episodes. It's ultimately pretty simple maths for HBO. After all, they have 29 million viewers tuning in per episode of Game of Thrones prequel series House of the Dragon. That series reportedly cost them around $125 million to make. And there's also the matter of reviews and overall opinions, which have also seen a negative slide over the seasons. While Westworld undoubtedly has a strong fan base, the declining ratings came with growing criticisms, with many unhappy with the show's complex world buildings and plot turns weighed down by mystery. For example, the audience scores on Rotten Tomatoes kicked off with a 93% for season 1, season 4, 54%. So there you have it, no doubt bad news for Westworld fans, but the cancellation has only just occurred, so there remains a chance that Westworld could be picked up by another streaming service, maybe, possibly. After all, loud enough fan bases have saved series such as Brooklyn Nine-Nine and Lucifer, and remember that cancelled series such as Ray Donovan and even Deadwood managed to have their narratives closed with films. HBO's Deadwood movie was given to fans around 12 years after the series was axed, so you never know, maybe it's time to join a #SaveWestworld campaign. That's it from me, everyone. Are you devastated with the news of Westworld's cancellation? Did you see this coming? Were you already done with the show prior to season 4? Let me know in the comment section below. And as always, if you still haven't, please subscribe and hit that notification bell to stay in tune with all things coming from Screen Realm. Catch you soon.